Now, during my son's Craig's visit here from Denver, we didn't have normal shop things to do, so one of the things we did today, though, because he is a gourmet chef in his own right, what we did is we went to a great place called Adam's Polish Deli, which is a local place, and bought some Polish food. He's going to do a big cookout for us tomorrow, I think, or the next day, while he's here. So I didn't have enough footage from the shop, so I thought I'd put, this is part 2 from our visit years ago to MOTORCYCLEPEDIA when we had the A-team in full force, and I think there were 10 or 11 of us here. And there's basically something for everybody. There's choppers here, there's old motorcycles, there's really old motorcycles. There's one-of-a-kind things, there's bikes carved from teak wood, and I know there's just something for everybody. And of course, the world, I think it is the world's biggest collection of Indian motorcycles anywhere that I've ever seen. Anyway, it's interesting. This is part 2. Tomorrow we'll finish it with part 3. So there's another day. My son from Denver is here. We're hanging out. We're doing all kind of fun stuff. We're cooking, baking cookies, eating cookies, sharpening knives. I don't know what else. He got me a wireless mouse for my computer. I'm not sure. I never had one. I have all these modern things now. I have a real cell phone, a wireless mouse. What I got to do is get him, it's not even 30 degrees here. But I was hoping one day during this time he'd be able to get a ride on one of the bikes, or maybe all of them. Not at 30 degrees. I am not even going for a ride. So a few years back, Karen and I flew out to Denver to see Craig around the holiday time, this time of year. And they had a snowstorm out there. Holy mackerel, I never saw such snow in my life. And we went to this giant bike deal. He wanted to show me all these bikes. This big giant bike deal is a parking lot the size of Giant Stadium. And all of the bikes are out in the parking lot covered with snow. And I got pictures. Covered with snow. And the guy had a couple of collected Ducatis hanging from his ceiling. Pretty cool. I'm going to try to find that. I have those pictures somewhere on my computer. One of these days include them in. But right now we're going shopping. We're going to Adam's, the great Polish store, where the only people that never shop there, if you're not a real Polish person. I am. And just the other day I heard from Stephen Walker in Australia. I was hoping he's going to send me some pictures I could put on a video of his Honda. He did an absolutely beautiful job, especially on the wheels. And Stephen, we're going to be starting some wheels soon as my son goes back to Denver. Or if we hit the lottery, one or the other. Or if we go to the Polish store and buy some kibasi tonight. So far we've had a really good visit, but you know what the truth is? This cold winter is not conducive to riding. Funny story, Ray Straub and I used to water ski in the 70s when Art Thomas had his boat, Frank Straub had his boat. And we used to, when the water would get cold at the end of the season or the beginning of the season, we'd all be in the back of the boat getting ready to see who'd jump in the water first. And Ray would always say, let's see how tough you are. That's what I want to see today. I haven't seen a motorcycle in a week. Anyway, John has been sending me every day updated photos on this, ideas we had. He made some sketches. We were working on the scoops and intakes and side panels and the various things. I have the fender to change into a blue fender at some certain time. There's just no end to the things I want to do, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. And John's photos have really, really been a big help. And as a bonus, every knife in Karen's kitchen is like a razor blade. It's unbelievable how good that little machine works. And if you didn't know how cold it was, if you look at this, it's way below freezing. And I am freezing. So the plan is we're heading out to Adam's famous Polish deli. And we're going to go see the kids. We're going to see Buddy. And maybe even order a pizza for lunch or supper. I don't know how long we're going to be over there. Probably all day. So Craig is really looking forward to some real Polish food. Not that fake stuff you get in Colorado. This is real Adam's Deli. The real Polish food in Wallington. This is the real deal, kids. This is like the best Polish food in Bergen County in the world. There you go. You can get your Polish newspaper here for free. Look at this. Wow. The most pierogies there are in Bergen County. There you go. You better be able to speak Polish when you come here too. How do you say that in English, Craig? You speak Polish, right?
My last name is not her name.
There's literally every kind of pierogi in the world here. It's pierogi city. Yes, Craig has a problem. He doesn't speak fluent Polish here at Adam's Deli. Craig, the ones with bananas are the best. Get extra banana pierogies.
I mean, well.
Craig will cook the kielbasa. That looks delicious. Ooh. Ask him how to cook it. It's a very popular place. It's an unbelievably good place. Very small, very nice. And check this out. They even have Polish motorcycle magazines. It's hard to believe. This is some special place. Wow, it's just hard to believe how Polish we are all of a sudden. The masked Polacks. What kind of cookie you gonna have here? Man, there's only about 100 left. There's 4 more. There's 4 tins in the fridge too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, there's 4. Well, you just put the food away, right? These are the best. The M&Ms are they're on my hit list.
This is a sugar cookie.
Sugar cookies are good.
This is delicious. This is salted.
And they're healthy as could be.
But is it like a, what kind is it?
You eat these cookies, you'll live
kind
to
of a cookie
76.
It
Like a
is.
sugar?
Maybe. And tonight is a pizza night for the family. We're heading out for the best pizza in all of Rutherford. We got pizza, we got cookies. Oh my God, eat your heart out. Oh. Come on, buddy, show me your trick. He's got one trick, Craig.
You know what? I didn't take
One trick, he's a one-trick pony. A one-trick pony. Come on. Ah!
I think you made some choice.
Show me your trick. He's almost as big as you. Oh my God, he's gigantic.
I'm like,
Hey,
takes me too long.
he's a Malamute, right? Hey,
That with that color?
hey, do you have any more tricks for us?
He's my favorite color.
Do you have any other tricks
He's
for us?
called a blue merle, the color right?
Blue Merle. Buddy, there's no pizza for you. No pizza. We know you're begging.
This is one of my favorite
Pizza,
pizzas.
pizza.
Pork chop.
Who's winning this game?
I
Who's winning?
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that I'm losing. Not sure.
So that was just a day in the life of Craig's visit. Something I hope you enjoyed. We enjoy sharing it, but this Motorcyclepedia is well worth a trip up there. It is a super, super nice place. 1909 Marsh.
You know, we were talking about the linkage. See that linkage there? It's the whole bar, so that whole lever moves. That's sort of like, look. That's what they have.
Yeah, we saw that. Right? Saw that. Did you see the little oil? It's on this one.
Look, is that the fuel tank on
On this
top?
guy right here, Dale. So on the little bag over here, there's like a little oil spout. On the side.
That's great. Yep.
You gotta add a few drops of oil.
Yep.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah.
Tarot.
That's great. Talking about hand hammering.
It looks like.
Welding it.
There's Dale. Where's Dale?
Fashioning some type of weld.
Dale, what is that? Do you know what that is up on top?
Scratch.
Is that a oil pump?
Magneto here.
Oh, Magneto. Okay, sure.
It's a Magneto.
Woo.
Gear driven, by the way.
Gear, Desmo. Imagine you get your pants caught in that gear drive.
I actually
That's what the bell is for.
I knew what that piece was for.
It
See the
probably
piece on
covers the servo. Yeah.
Oh, it covers right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
You're right. Right. I don't know how it attached, but I think it's something like.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I said. Honey, I want to put this away. You got something? Yeah, I got these little containers.
And you can
Go to the motorcycle.
Dale, this looks like they had a little bit of a head, like they were trying to stylize it. Was this a styling exercise or?
I don't know. But yeah, you're right.
That's the only one I've
starting
seen.
closing
Yeah,
things
yeah,
a little
yeah.
more, a little more body work.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Not the plastic. No. I think tells me that it was an
A Chatterley.
1908. I'm gonna go with that.
Glenn, is an 02 Chatterley.
Like Lady Chatterley's.
Like Chatter, well, I don't know.
The wolf.
Buffalo, also Buffalo, New York. But look at the date, 1901.
1901.
You know, that was in the
1901.
wooden rims,
Holy shit.
wooden rims, right?
1901 Thomas. Jeepers. Hard tires, right? No inflatable on this one? These were just solid
No,
rubber?
they have tubes.
Do they? Oh,
Yeah,
they do have
there's a
tubes. I
tube.
didn't even
Yeah,
look.
there's a tube.
Tube tire, yeah.
Who's French?
Wow.
No, Buffalo, New York.
Wow.
Man, Thomas.
Yeah, you know, back then.
Look at the advertisement for this. Look at the outfit this guy has on.
Risque.
Look at the outfit.
She has on, I like that one.
Yeah, yeah. This is great if you go into a bike mate to go to the bordellos.
Well, they're outrunning the police.
Your-
in
your
case
favorite
in
bike
case
to
you
go to
haven't-
the bordello.
In case you can't tell, they're outrunning the cops. Something
Because they're on horses in there.
Aren't we all?
Well, he's the town jester, and she.
The oldest running.
Yeah, that's it, that's the bike there.
Yeah, that's the bike. And what was interesting, this has been blown up, but it was a little small. When you bought the bike, they would give you this map,
Oh,
right?
Where to go?
Yeah, because you have no idea. You don't know what roads.
What do I
Where
do?
are there what are roads?
18.
In Scotland, riding this thing. I think top speed is like 30 miles an hour.
You gotta love the brakes.
Look at the brake.
Brakes, yeah. The top speed is like 30 miles an hour, but you have to watch this guy on it because the whole thing shakes like this. Oh my God. You have to see it.
You know what that says? You read the sign, it says the world's first Brembos. Made out of balsa wood.
And you see.
Wow.
There's your tube holder.
Yeah, for your
Right,
spare
right.
tube.
Amazing.
Because I don't know if the other one had a hole in it. This one has a hole in the bottom.
Awesome. These are blowing up, going on fire.
These are reproductions. These four, and that's the dam lip, right?
Right.
The dam lip. I think there are quite a few of those around.
Yeah, you can actually have those made.
I've always wondered why somebody thought it was a good idea to have a big wheel and a small wheel. Leave it on bicycles.
Well, I
Let's
think
see.
they probably thought because of the centrifugal force of the big wheel,
They
it's
didn't have
easier
the,
to keep it.
I don't think they had the
keep it
gear
up.
changing, so that you had to pedal less to get someplace. That was the reasoning behind it.
Makes sense.
Pumped it.
So, yeah, and that, I think most penny farthings I see, you actually pedal it, but you're right, this you pump it. You pump it, and it, you know, coils back up.
The original Stairmaster.
That's it. Wow.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Pretty cool.
Other that should have been on that 20 split door which I just
I gotta get the.
Look at it. There's a big sign. It says, "Do not sit on these motorcycles." Do not get in the sidecar.
You find a girlfriend that's gonna fill
Yeah.
that hole.
Yeah.
Wow. I gotta tell you, this is comfortable.
It's a nice
This is more
position.
comfortable.
You good there, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm
You know what? Did you notice in the front it says "Lazy Boy"?
Glenn, turn right
Wait,
here.
wait.
Oh, geez, you're making me sick.
We're gonna lean you over.
That's right.
Do not sit in motorcycles.
Yeah, you could pick that wheel
Sprung.
up. So it's the 4.5.
57 was the first sports.
57 first sports. Right. Yeah, mine's, this is not stock, mine's stock, you know, this is very high. I love these little grease, oil grease fittings.
For the spring on the front end yet.
That's cool.
Crash, disappeared.
So there's usually like a spring that goes
they bought back
into
there.
something, right? Or is that not? Oh, no. here's
No,
the
they're
spring.
in, yeah, they're internal.
Okay, yeah.
And why did they leave them open like that? You get oil them easy? It seems just to put a cap on.
The service.
No, it's to keep it way and one the other way.
Actually, they sold it as such?
Yeah. This was, no, not Harley, but it was an aftermarket company.
It's the comfy cozy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Just the thing for the girl.
Or if you have a wife and a girlfriend, that could, whichever
No,
one you don't like, you
This
just
is
push
not like where he
overboard.
sits here and they're in the back. He sits over there.
He sits over there, right?
Oh, that's right, there's no seat for
He
him.
sits over there, and she sits over here.
Right, left, no, right, left, no.
Honey, you never take me where you want me with you. Wow.
How crazy is that?
Whenever I go out to do my gardening, I'll think of this Harley with the, what would we even call this? But the early tractors in that museum I was telling you about, the early tractors have those tires with just a piece of spikes sticking out.
And you know, it doesn't
Motor
more than
Bob
just a piece of metal.
snowmobile.
Yes.
Bent and nailed on a wood wheel.
Now that is a cafe racer, Steve, I gotta tell you. That's a cafe racer's dream come true.
Cafes in the Yukon.
Yeah, this thing would roll up like the Queen Mary.
Now you don't have to decorate your house, you just put your bike in front of the house at Christmas time.
The Christmas.
Look at the taillights on these
I
things.
don't know if those are gear shift, not.
Right, that Hub Center.
Oh, that's what it says, Syracuse?
And on a
I'm standing there and I'm reading, and it said, possibly the only one in the United States. And my friend John was sitting next to me and I said, that's not true, it's the only one in the United States. And then the three guys stand on the other side and he says,
Bob, stand behind it so you see how I get a reference how big this is. It's got two engines. It's a spacky behemoth. It's got two, I guess they're like V-twins. Now, it's like 3 times the size of a regular motorcycle, though.
Yes, changing this tire here requires 3 people.
Yes. And a tow truck.
And this is actually hard rubber.
It's a spacky behemoth.
1915, Spacky Behemoth. You see 2 V-twin engines.
And I love the bolt that adjusts the chain. This is a little piece of rock bolt. Got a little tension on the chain.
Well, you have to save money somewhere.
The Tron bike from the movie.
With that spring-loaded clothespin, right? Yeah.
no, but you needed the spring to hold it.
No,
The other one worked okay?
No, yeah, the regular pins.
Tron bike, yeah.
That's based on a Sport Classic, right? Originally, or they used the Sport Classic to make another Tron.
Dale, this really rides, right? I mean, this was not just for photo ops and stuff.
No,
Can you really like?
Yeah, not that I know of, no.
I never saw the movie, so I don't know.
I mean, there's nothing in it that actually.
Is there a motor in it, or is it like electric, or?
No, there's nothing in it. It's all empty. It's all hollow.
Well, it's got. Oh my God, it's got a dragster tire or something. That's a real soft rubber tire.
It's not.
What is it? It's not, maybe I'm thinking of something else. There was some series of movies where they used the Sport Classic.
Well, they just push them down a hill and take a
You gotta
picture.
watch the movie.
That's a real tire. See, Morgan knows a real tire. Morgan knows it takes a lot of horsepower to turn a tire like that.
Oh yeah. You gotta watch the movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go rent the movie tonight.
Actually,
This is a separate room from the museum.
Yeah, and in time, we're gonna make it a workshop for children to come in, be able to take apart a motor, whether it's a motorcycle motor or from a lawnmower.
Yeah, well,
What's the
whatever, yeah.
difference? Yeah, just
Educational.
play with it, take it apart.
very cool.
You know what? It looks a lot like something in your dream. If you were a kid and you started, we always had an old lawnmower. Somebody threw a lawnmower out, we'd fight over it. We never got one running again. We always had parts left over.
Gonna have a 12-part series. Each one 30 minutes long. All day. We plan on it.
No, we don't. Although, you know, my wife is watching cooking shows.
All my friends.
Oh, nice.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Anna.
group of friends. Okay.
We don't know him.
So far.
Well, I never saw him before in my life.
Yeah, that's the same engine that's in my KH.
The flat.
You know, my, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a flathead, sure.
Yeah.
That's
What year
nice.
is this flathead? 40s?
No,
Where's Steve? Hey, Steve. Here's the seat we want to make, right here. Right here. Start carving. Yeah, well,
Oh, no, you can't fit a battery under there.
no, I don't need a battery.
Oh, okay.
Look how nice
You
that
like
seat.
that? Okay.
No, but here's what I'm saying. You got a seat. It's a real seat.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm
it's-
gonna make
It's not a loaf of
I'm
bread,
gonna make a tail piece for his.
but it's got to have a seat.
Tried looking at that bread box he's got back there. It is. And since when I arrive it, I'm always behind.
I like having a loaf of bread behind me. Gives me comfort.
I need something with style.
That's nice.
If you want me to take a picture of you with it, we got 2 bikes someday you can sit on.
Oh, okay. I'm older than these bikes are. Are you kidding? I was 8 years old in 1925.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think my dad was born in 28, I think.
Now look at this, they've cut all the fins off the cylinders, I guess assuming to lighten it up. And it was a monoshot, it is a monoshot. Now tomorrow we'll try to put on part 3. I'm trying to keep these reasonable and trying to share some of the fun that we've had with, and it's been a lot of fun to be honest. Some of the fun we've had with Craig during his visit here. And as I said before, when we were out to Denver, there were a lot of cool things. I have pictures. I don't remember if I shot video, but I know I shot a lot of pictures. Anyway, even at Denver airport's pretty cool. Anyway, we'll include that in the future. And at some point in time, of course, we'll get back to working on the shop. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy these little family interactions. And I know I get nice emails from people from all around the world. They enjoy seeing what goes on in the Ertnowski household, which I don't know whether you enjoy it or not. I'm not sure. Anyway, we try to post something up almost every day. And we try to share our personal life, our love of motorcycles, our passion for motorcycles, and just share it on YouTube for free. So if you enjoyed the video, I hope you share it with your friends. And of course, I hope, most of all, that we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks again for watching.